So I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on the standing trunk rotation exercise. I posted a short video of it just without me talking. I had kind of a weird face during that video, so enjoy that. But the premise behind this movement, because I know it's weird and it feels like you're not doing anything until you get it, and then you've got it. So the premise behind it is breathing and bracing. So don't start this with a weight, just start at body weight. That way you can use your hands to put them on your belt line where you should be feeling your brace and your breath fill. So it all starts with the standing, breathing and bracing technique. So you can't see it very well because I'm wearing a bulky kind of vest here, but putting my fingers on kind of like pelvis, ovaries area, and then thumb on the low back. All of those areas you want to expand as you inhale. So a lot of people inhale tall in their chest. We want to pull that breath down and expand into the belt line. Now, you can't really do that effectively if you're standing in anterior pelvic tilt all the time, right? Me and like most of the world is here. We need to get here first. So anytime I'm saying tilt your hips, tuck your hips under you, pull your rib cage down, that's what I mean, is get out of anterior pelvic tilt, not into posterior pelvic tilt, but rather neutral pelvis position, hip position, right? So start there, and then we get into the breathing. Into that belt line, you should feel your thumbs and all four fingers expand. Now the trick, right, because when you do that, you're expanding your transverse abs eccentrically. The trick then is to maintain that expanded state even when you exhale, and that is a tough thing to do. It just takes repetition. And it's frustrating. I've lived that. I still have to work on it regularly, but it does get easier and it will click at some point. So, working on that inhale, expand your fingers. And then as you exhale, try to maintain that expanded state. It might not stay 100% expanded, it might come in a little bit, but work on it, right? And that is what we call bracing, okay? Mechanically, you're getting in the right spot, you're filling with the breath, and that breath is serving as the glue to hold the mechanical pieces together, the mechanical pieces of the brace, okay? So that was a lot. That's how you start the standing rotation movement, okay? So hopefully that movement even makes a little bit more sense now before you get started, having known, all of what I just said. Okay, so get here, and then keep your hands here, and you're just rotating the torso. I'm really keeping my hips in the same spot to about not even 180 degrees, maybe to like 45 degrees. All right, so I'm not going all the way sideways, but I'm stopping at about 45 degrees. I know that's an awful angle to see what I'm talking about. And you're just practicing that inhalation, expanded belly and low back, and keeping that expansion through the exhalation as you pivot. Keep it just at body weight with the hands in the brace positions the first several times that you do this until you feel like you can get those pieces down, and then you can start holding like a 2.5 pound plate, a 5-pound plate. The weight really isn't a big deal here. It's really just the ability to keep the brace maintained consistently throughout the whole movement. Like it's going to flicker on and off and you're going to lose it, so stop the movement when you lose the brace, reset, reform the breath, and then keep going until you can get it more consistent. Very, very slow progression with this one. It's very much like a quality, not quantity type exercise.